Have you ever noticed people who are always online but never post anything? No stories, no photos, no updates, yet they're watching everything. Psychology says that kind of digital silence isn't about shyness or laziness. It actually reveals deep traits about how their mind works, from self-control to emotional intelligence. Let's decode the real psychology of people who watch but never post. Observers, not performers. According to behavioral psychology, some people naturally adopt an observer mindset. Their brain focuses on patterns and human behavior more than attention. They're curious, not for likes, but for understanding how people act and react. Psychologists call this social awareness. They learn by watching, not by performing. While others post to be seen, observers stay silent to see more clearly. They value authenticity over appearance. In a world built on highlight reels, they know how fake things can look online. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that heavy social media users often struggle with authentic self-image. But quiet users? They tend to have stronger identity stability, meaning their self-worth doesn't depend on validation. They don't post to prove anything. They already know who they are. They have a high privacy orientation. Psychologists call it a privacy boundary regulation. It means they're highly selective about what parts of life they share. They're not hiding. They're protecting their peace. Every picture online gives people access to your emotions, your routines, even your insecurities. Quiet users understand this, so they control their exposure instead of chasing attention. Emotionally secure, not insecure. Most people assume that silence equals insecurity. But research in Personality and Individual Differences Journal shows the opposite. People who seek less validation online often have secure self-esteem and lower anxiety levels. They don't need likes to feel seen. Their validation comes from progress, not popularity. They're mentally minimalist. Psychologically, constant posting keeps the brain in a loop of dopamine dependency. Every like or comment gives a small chemical reward. People who post less, consciously or not, are training their brain to live without that constant stimulus. They're practicing digital self-control, which builds focus, patience, and mental clarity. They're not absent, they're balanced. So, next time you notice someone who never posts, don't mistake them for invisible. They're not disconnected, they're just different. More private, more grounded, more in control. They don't need the world to witness their life to know it's worth living. Because true confidence doesn't need an audience. It needs awareness. If you love decoding how people think and behave, subscribe now. Because here, we don't chase trends. We decode the mind behind the screen.